So if you respond to something, one thing I know about me, the nose knows, by the way, is I will usually either my nose will twitch or I get something in my throat that confirms what I'm communicating. How it affects us, our reaction to something is exactly that. It's telling us an issue or a challenge that's already there that we haven't fully dealt with. So there's some emotional challenges or some emotional issues that are coming up, which is why we're being offended. That's why we're being bothered by what somebody says. The subject of it will tell us what energy center it is. So sometimes people talk about what you're talking about. So if they're having an issue about what you're saying or how you're saying it or when you're saying it or where you're saying it, some people just have an issue with everything. With the communication, if somebody's saying you're too loud or you're too this or you can't speak or you can't do this or you can't do that, that will tell us that most likely you had challenges, usually growing up, about your ability to speak. It could be you grew up in a culture where children were seen and not heard. That's a very generational thing, but that's also a cultural thing. So if you grew up where you weren't allowed to speak, sometimes that we see in the mouth, by the way. So how we present ourselves, how we speak, how we respond to stuff, again, is just telling us more about who we are.